Welcome to my channel. This is not going to be an unboxing video. I ran across this machine because of a YouTuber that goes by the name of Captain Ron's Inc. XP. Captain Ron's Inc. XP. I'll put his name here. I was on the search for a direct drive, wireless, easily cleanable tattoo pen. I was tired of the other one I had, and I wanted something different for my coils, and I ran across WOS or WOS, and I gave them a shot, and I got two machines. They came even with all the ice storms that we had, and they really came through for me so far, and I've been pretty happy with them. So they do hit hard. You gotta be careful with that. For under $300 each, I haven't been able to find a machine of this style, this caliber, for that price point. The must-haves of my next tattoo machine. I've got five major points. The first one has got to be easily cleanable. Don't be gross. Don't. These machines, if you don't take care of them right, and yourself, and practice proper bloodborne pathogen precautions, you're gonna get somebody sick. Eventually, you're gonna get yourself sick, and it's just gross. So, the main thing is these bad boys can be broken down. As you'll see in the little clip that I add on there, makes it real easy to clean the inside, the outside. We'll throw some gloves on because we don't want to be disgusting. And I'll show you on this bad boy. So here we have the E60. Screw this on real quick. Now this one has an interesting shape to it. Little click, probably can't hear that. Cool part is, so you can screw the back off. Set that aside. Does come with two sweet Panasonic batteries. So I got 4 of them. We'll talk about that in a second. Centerpiece, screwed right off. This one has a different kind of drive shaft, a short drive shaft. Maybe we'll talk about that in a second, but again, pops apart. And then the grip as well, just the tip right off. So you can easily cab aside, cold sterilize any of these. I use Cab 1. Kills everything in about a minute. You can leave it on a little longer if you want to. You just have to be careful with these machines when it comes to the butt plate or the battery cover, whatever you want to call it. This thing is not water resistant at all. It would be one of my only concerns. I wish WOS would look into that. There's a little seal around the outside of it. Liquid gets in. If you spray it and you let it soak, you're going to turn it on and you're going to see condensation building up in there. I was able to save mine by wrapping in a paper towel and putting in a little bed of rice overnight, and the next morning it was fine. So that would be the only real concern there. Next, the big thing was wireless. I don't want to be tied up with clip cords all around my neck all day long, knocking stuff over. I don't know if you've ever knocked over a rinse cup on your tray because your cord just got wound up like some kind of idiot, or maybe I'm just an idiot, but that was another big point as well. You're not choking on your clip cord anymore. So next, we'll talk about the brushless motor. So both these bad boys, you've got the E60 Pro. The Pro part is that cap. And then, see if you can see this guy, you've got the E50 Pro. So this one, I got as my shader. It does have the full drive dong along right there. Just a little bit. and then this guy does not have that. The key difference is this one, the E60 is gonna thump more. Just there's less wiggle when it comes to that. With the brushless motor, it's gonna hit hard. The motor's gonna last longer, from what I read anyway, as far as brushless motor goes. So that was another key point. It's gotta have the brushless motor. I wanted some longevity. I didn't want to be spending or investing hundreds and hundreds of dollars in a bunch of junk ass machines, which you will come across on your hunt of machines like I did. There was one company that has the wheel, centrifugal wheel. I don't know, you can correct me if you're wrong, troll me, I don't care, but that thing's gonna break on you. They sent you a spare wheel when I got it. I sent that machine back within a week, so there's that. With the direct drive, you're gonna get more connection with the, basically like your armature bar. It's gonna be connected with that needle directly, so you're not gonna lose anything as far as momentum goes, or torque or energy or whatever scientific thing you want to put on there. But that was a big part for me too. So you're not losing any power. It's gonna be more consistent. So more consistent is key when you're looking at doing more peppery shading or solid line work or just a decent freaking tattoo in general. So, and then number five was the adjustable cam. So I think that's all 5 of them. Yeah, I think so. So with these guys, if you can see it on the video, but right here, there is numbered 3 or 5, 4, and 3. So you can adjust that and how hard it hits. So again, I said, being adjustable cam, that was the main thing I wanted to look into. I love being able to kind of fine tune stuff the way I want to use it. But I thought about mid-tattoo, I'm not gonna break this machine down and adjust that. Initially, I thought that would be the case, but gross for me. I'm gonna have this machine fully bagged and sealed because it's just how anal I am, I guess. So I got the E60 Pro, set it up at 4.0 for the stroke. For the liner, it's gonna be pretty decent, at least until I get used to it more. And then as far as the E50, that one, similar thing. It's got the little hex screw right there, whatever, Allen wrench, so you can adjust it. I set this guy at 3. It still thumps. This still slaps, rather, like if you ever mouthed off to your mom while she's washing dishes and you ask her when the dinner's gonna be ready, and you get a wet hand across the face. That's how this hits. So be careful with it. You gotta run it right off the tip, just off the tip. Otherwise, you're gonna chew somebody up. So, as a beginner or intermediate, never using a rotary like this, it's gonna hit different than a typical coil machine. That was a big learning curve for me on my first rotary. Is it thumped and there was no give, so you had to work off the tip instead of working off that motor bog or whatever you want to call it. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I used a coil. So. And as far as the adjustable cam goes, I would say, if you get something like this, you're from a different company, don't fuck with it constantly, because you're never gonna fine tune yourself to the machine. You need to quit adjusting it and get adjusted to the machine and how you tattoo. First of all, before you start kind of tweaking stuff too much. You hit up Tony at WOS, he'll give you a discount. He might, I don't know. I shouldn't say he will, but I'll definitely put his info down here also. He's the one that I was referred to from Captain Ron Dink. So hit him up on Instagram. I'll put the link down there, and then you can see, see what it's worth. But other than that, I don't think I have anything else clever or classy that I want to freaking say. Instructions. The only other thing I would hope that WOS would change would be the instructions. There is a page of English, and it's a fine manual, really, as far as graphics go, but even with my sweet spectacles, it was hard to read that shit, and I had to reach out to Tony through WOS, but he's super helpful. Shot me a video, even though we're on different time zones, shot me a video of how to use it. I thought I broke it at first because of the Pro feature on there, but it would be nice if they had better instructions on their website, so you don't have to go bugging the initial guy that sold it to you. I remember how that goes, and that's annoying, or it can be. But they don't act that way. They're super helpful. I mean, I watched it. I ordered it through Tony off of Instagram, believe it or not, or through Instagram via their website. Super trustworthy. Watched it ship from Hong Kong to Japan to California to the Midwest and then back up to the Northwest. But anyway, super happy with it. I would definitely give them a shot. I'm not sponsored by them at all. Tony did send me a cool banner I won't show you, a hat I don't have on, and a extra large men's shirt that is not my size of extra large apparently. But other than that, give them a freaking shot. They have a return policy. I've been happy with it. They even include like a little ballpoint pen they call a brush. So that was kind of cool to doodle with. I'll include a little picture of that as well. But definitely give them a shout out. If you want to see more of these sweet videos, then I think you know what to do. There's something down here. I think you can click somewhere, and maybe I'll make another video.